The difference between cells and batteries by KayScience.com. A cell has this symbol, where the long line represents the positive terminal and the shorter line represents the negative terminal. The cell would normally tell us the potential difference. In this example, it is 5 volts. 5 volts means 5 joules of electrical energy is transferred per each coulomb of charge. When dealing with electrical circuits, a cell just means one battery. So if you're using one battery in a real electrical circuit, you need to use a terminology. You're using a cell in this electrical circuit. And remember, the long side of the cell is the positive terminal, and the shorter side of the cell is the negative terminal. Whereas a battery is made of 2 or more cells. And in this example, this battery is made of 2 cells, where the positive and negative terminals are connected. In this example, we're using 2 5-volt cells, and in a real circuit, the 2 cells would be connected like this to make a battery. It's question time. Attempt these questions to check your understanding. So in your exam, you will need to know how to calculate the total potential difference across a battery. As there are 2 5-volt cells which make up this battery, we write 5 volts plus 5 volts equals 10 volts. The total potential difference across this battery is 10 volts. Now to draw a battery with 3 cells, we just draw 3 cells connected in series where there is a positive terminal connected to a negative terminal each time. To count how many cells are in this battery, we just identify the positive terminal because that's the longest line, so it's easiest to identify. We can see there is 1 cell, a second cell, and the third cell. And in real life, the battery will look something like this, with the 3 cells connected in series. So in this example, 1 cell has a potential difference of 1.5 volts. So your task is, what is the total potential difference of the battery? So as there are 3 cells, each cell has a potential difference of 1.5 volts. Therefore, we write 1.5 volts times 3. This equals 4.5 volts. The total potential difference across this battery is 4.5 volts. At the bottom of the screen, there is a battery where the cells are connected by their negative terminals. If the potential difference of each cell is different, then there can still be a potential difference. However, if the potential difference of each cell is equal, such as 5 volts and 5 volts, this will mean there will be no potential difference and an electric current will not flow. It's question time. Attempt these questions to check your understanding. In your exam, you could be given a simple series circuit like this, where there is a voltmeter connected in parallel across the battery. In this example, 1 cell has a potential difference of 2.5 volts. So what is the voltmeter reading across the battery? Well, we can see from the battery there are 3 cells. So we write 3 times 2.5 volts. So the answer will be 7.5 volts. The voltmeter will read 7.5 volts. Here is another series circuit. We can see a voltmeter is connected across the battery. Each cell has 1.5 volts. It is your job to calculate what is the voltmeter reading. Pause now to figure this out. We can see from the circuit diagram there are 5 cells. So we write 5 times 1.5 volts. This equals 7.5 volts. The voltmeter will read 7.5 volts. So the rule is, the potential difference of all the cells in the battery adds up to give the total potential difference of the battery. Here is a potential exam question you could get in your exam. Pause the video now to attempt the question, and the answers will follow. So as there are 4 cells, and each cell has a potential difference of 1.75 volts, we write 4 times 1.75 volts equals 7 volts. Pause the video for another potential exam question. The answer will follow. This battery contains 3 cells, as one cell has a potential difference of 1.5 volts, and you are asked to draw a battery which has a potential difference of 4.5 volts. So 4.5 volts divided by 1.5 equals 3 cells. Pause the video here to practice the keywords. The answers will follow. Press pause to answer the questions. The answers will follow. If stuck, just rewatch the video. Press pause to go through your answers and make any corrections to your mistakes. And don't forget to visit KayScience.com for more videos, worksheets and quizzes at KayScience.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe.